The role of the modern-day church in the life of the 21st century believer is critical because it brings a spiritual fix and Bible-based answers to life's physical and emotional challenges. In Nigeria, the church has done well in the areas of compassion, charity, and education. But with the recent report of Nigeria becoming the poverty capital of the world, with high rate of unemployment and less emphasis on certificate, some churches have keyed into organizing skills acquisition as a panacea to poverty and unemployment in the country. The resident pastor of Living Faith Church headquarters in Asaba, Delta State, Pastor Chris Walker, bared his mind on acquiring skills early in life.
A laudable project embarked upon by our Deacons Board, very creative innovation that they have brought, and particularly impressed, like I said, by the younger ones, a team of the younger ones that have come to be a part of this skill acquisition, learning it very early in life. I believe that is going to make the difference in their lives. With what they have done now, with the skill they have acquired, is going to open them up to streams of income, so that even before the age of working, they already have something that they are doing. So the temptation of finishing school and saying there's no job, I'm going to join Yahoo and all the other vices we see around is totally removed. Encourage other churches, other Nigerians, other well-meaning Nigerians, people that are blessed, to emulate what our Deacons Board have done here. They say charity begins at home. Change begins from you. If some of the people will take time and organize a little group, get them empowered, organize another little group, get them empowered, before we know what is happening, we have deflated the unemployment in Nigeria today. I recommend this to churches, to groups, to NGOs, to individuals, to put things like this together from time to time, get people trained, get them empowered, let them acquire the necessary skill, and go out there and become reasonable persons, better persons in the society.
In a Give Back to Society yearly program of the church in Asaba, powered by the Deacons Board, the chairman, Deacon Okenze Odugala, secretary, Deacon Paul Akalozie, and Deaconess Funke Ikejachiki, throws more light on skills acquisition.
I want to thank God, to Him alone be all that glory, for the success of this second phase of our Deacons Assembly Skill Acquisition Training Program. We did the first one last year in November, and this one, that is 3 weeks, started on the 22nd and ended today on the 9th. We want to thank God for the success. We want to thank God for this provision and the protection. And as you can see, I want to thank God especially that this time around we had a lot of young people, and that's showing clearly that God is saying something. And I believe that with the training that has been given in this skills area, that this is a new generation of change makers that we need in our country. Like I said, there's somebody that said that even a professor needs a skill. So this is the way to go, and I believe that God is doing something, and God will continue to take us from glory to glory.
This skill acquisition is started actually on the 22nd day of August till today. Today is the final day. So we have about 6 areas where we are trained. We have catering, we have wig making, we have makeup and nail tying, we have barbing, we have photography and videography, drone. And we have soap making and cosmetics. These are the areas, about 6 areas people are trained, and it's been awesome all this while. In this training, generally we have roughly about 190 of them, 190 participants in all this training.
I'm very excited about what I have seen so far. It was just like we are going to do it or we are not going to do it. Thank God for today. Look at the way everything turned out. They all did marvelously well. I am very impressed. I'm very happy for everything and the turnout, and we are very grateful to God because He has made it to be so. One thing is to organize a thing, another thing is for people to turn out. For people to have turned out this way, it means we have done well.
A trainee from Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Mrs. Onyocha Chinwe, revealed that she is going to impact her world with her acquired skill.
My name is Onyocha Chinwe. I'm a member of Winners Chapel, Port Harcourt, but on a visit to Asaba. So I heard about the second edition of the Skills Acquisition Program in LFC Asaba. I keyed into the program. I participated in the makeup and the gele section. Trust me, it was an exciting one. I participated, in the program for a period of 3 weeks. So far, it's been so good. With God helping us, so far we've been impacted to impact our world, and the board of deacons, they've been so wonderful. They've done excellently well, preparing us for our future, preparing us for our world. They've imparted our spiritual life as well. So I just want to say a big thank you for the privilege given to me to be a participant of the second edition of the Skills Acquisition Program to LFC Asaba. Thank you very much, and I have my certificate here and the knowledge impacted to take back to Port Harcourt City to affect Rivers State as a whole and Nigeria and the world at large. Thank you.
Pastor Chris Walker encouraged trainees to be persistent and market learned skills to the world after anointing every one of them.
I want to encourage them not to allow it to end at the point of this training. They must believe God and work hard to put the skill they have learned out there. That's where it is needed, to put it out in the market, to strive until their product become marketable, and they also will grow to become a blessing. They'll grow to a point where they can also organize something like this for others to help other people.
The Holy Book reveals that all creation are waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God in this dark world, which the church must champion. Charles Kosipre for Quest News.